How many flight attendants are on your flight? Hi, I'm Morgan, and this is general airline information. The number of flight attendants on your flight is set by the federal government. This information is available on ECFR, which is the Code of Federal Regulations, and for planes having more than 19 passengers but less than 51 passengers, you have one flight attendant. For planes that have more than 50 but less than 101 passengers, there will be 2 flight attendants. And for planes that have more than 100 passengers, 2 flight attendants plus 1 additional flight attendant per 50 passengers. Essentially, 1 flight attendant per 50 passengers over 19 passengers. So what planes would you be flying on where you would only have 1 flight attendant? These planes that carry 50 passengers or less are operated in the U.S. by regional airlines. So they will fly with the colors of American Airlines or Delta Airlines or United Airlines, but they are operated by a regional airline. The first one you may fly on in the U.S. that has only 1 flight attendant is a Dash 8. So this is a de Havilland Dash 8 300 and it has 50 seats. These 50 seats are organized in 13 rows of 2 seats on one side and 2 seats on the other. The second kind of plane that you may fly on in the U.S. on one of these regional airlines where there are 50 seats or less and only 1 flight attendant is an ERJ 145. Depending on the airline that is operating the ERJ 145 in the U.S., it will have 18 or 19 rows with 1 seat on one side and 2 seats per row on the other side. Another plane you may find yourself on in the U.S. with only 1 flight attendant is a CRJ 200. The CRJ 200 typically has 13 rows and it has 2 seats on one side and 2 seats on the other. However, there is also another variation, the CRJ 550, which has 50 seats, but it has 10 first class seats, 20 comfort seats, and 20 economy seats. This is one that regional airlines used to operate under major airline carriers. I can't find any that still operate with these, but this is a Beech 1900 and it seats 19 people. This was part 1 of how many flight attendants are on my plane. The next video will be which planes in the US would you be flying on where you would have 2 flight attendants.